I'd like to start off with a scripture verse. It's Genesis 1:14. Then God said, "Let there be lights in the firmament of the heavens to divide the day from the night, and let them be for signs and seasons and days and years." So the earth is basically just right for life. Not basically, that's exactly what it is. It's the right distance from the sun. It's not too close and not too far. When it orbits, we have our temperature variations, but that's about it for that. And it has the right tilt, so we get our seasons, and everybody basically gets everybody on the world, on the earth, gets an equal share of the the rotation. It's the right size. It's the right size because there's just enough room for everybody to live comfortably, for the most part, and there's enough water and enough land and an equal balance of everything. It's really just a beautiful creation of God. The sun is indeed not just another star. It is much more than that. If we didn't have the sun, we wouldn't probably even be here. We would just freeze and die. I mean, the sun is literally the core of our solar system. And a lot of times I think we take that for granted. Especially even when people complain because they say, "Oh, it's rainy today, the sun won't come out." Well, obviously the sun is still there behind your back, and you're sitting there complaining about it because it's not out. That doesn't mean anything. Basically, it's just that the only deal is that the sun is not showing in your face. It's there. You just are complaining. The moon is our perfect partner. It affects a huge part of our gravity, especially in the oceans, by affecting the tides of everything. Not the tides of everything, not everything has tides, but the things like the ocean, which this picture shows. The ocean is hugely affected by the moon. It basically is the pull that affects the tides and the depths of the oceans at certain times, how much water washes out at what point. And the moon is basically the author of our gravity, because there's some, if the moon wasn't pulling on us to keep itself in orbit, or we weren't pulling on the moon, we probably wouldn't have any gravity. And that explains why a lot of planets don't have gravity, is because the moon doesn't have gravity because it doesn't have anything orbiting it. Well, everyone, let's see here. Our last one is our atmosphere. Our atmosphere has the perfect amount of gases of each of the gases. Enough carbon dioxide for plants, enough oxygen for people, and enough nitrogen to literally do nothing, as far as I'm concerned. And we have certain layers, like the ozone layer protects us from violent UV rays that could hit us, and our layer is the layer that we can breathe very well in. The layer that the airplanes fly in is just above us. That's about 5 miles in the air. Sorry, my iPad dropped on the floor. And it's really perfect how everything's planned out, and how God really, the statistics seem odd, but really, it's just right. Thanks for watching, guys, and have a great, great day. One more thing that I'd like to notice or say is that my sources were Institute of Creation Research, which is ICR.org, and AnswersInGenesis.org. Thanks, guys.